So yeah, my mom passed at 8 years old due to breast cancer, and seeing those flashes in front of me of her, seeing her breast not the way it used to be, and her losing her hair and stuff like that due to chemotherapy and stuff like that, and yeah, just seeing those things as a young child, that it really did something to me, and it left a mark on me, and it's something that I carry every day, and yeah, I can, in a sense, damn near break down. I do. I break down daily because of it, because it really left a toll on me. Um, yeah, give me a second. All right, I'm alright. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, really left a toll on me, because yeah, I feel like I can break down at any moment just through the little things. When you don't have your mom in your life, that does something to you. So seeing a child and their mom and whatnot, that makes me think about my mom, and not because I'm jealous or anything, but it's like, wow, that she's supposed to be here, but she's not, or just thinking about our memories we had together, or just thinking about how it would be to see her seeing my success. And I feel like she is seeing it, all around me in different ways. But just, that feeling of having somebody in the flesh that's not here. And, damn sure when it's your mother, man, the woman that gave birth to you. The woman that gave birth to you. And to have that gone and not here anymore, that really does something to you. So it makes me be okay with being alone. It makes me stronger. It made me see the world in a different lens. It made me grow up faster. Mature people older than my age. And by the way, I'm 22. I was born March 10th, 2000. I'm 22. And yeah, she passed in 2008, 4 days after my birthday, when I turned 8 years old, March 14th, 2008. So yeah, that really left a mark on me. And yeah, so I could go further in depth, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And after that, yeah, I ended up moving with my aunt and uncle, and my aunt is my mom's sister, and yeah, I ended up moving with her and her husband, and they ended up taking care of me, my sister, and my brother for a little bit, and eventually my brother, like probably a year in or less than that, ends up living with his dad. So it was different. It was just me and my sister and my aunt's children. She had 2 children. And what's up, David? What's up, Justin? I love you guys. And I love you too, Pam and Uncle David. So yeah, they ended up taking me in. And yeah, me and my sister in. We ended up going with them. I ended up going to school out there. And now I'm transferring over to PG County. I grew up in Montgomery County when my mom was alive. So now I'm in PG County, and that's not too far borderline-wise of the counties in Maryland. So now I'm growing up in PG County, and going to school out there and whatnot. Time passes by, I'm dealing with this pain. I'm realizing more about myself. And by the way, I started playing football at 10 years old. I got introduced to that. And those of you that know me, I'm very, very athletic. And have had various awards, from hardest hitter to rookie of the year in high school, most improved. I used to play rec league and stuff like that, and I've had even people tell me, you have NFL talent, you should be playing for Alabama. I'm very, very, very athletic, and watching my highlight tape isn't enough, because I'm not the type of guy that's always going to score all the time, but I will make sure I do everything in my power to make sure my team scores, whether making the big play or creating that fumble, creating that tackle for loss, or blocking down the field. I'm that type of guy. I'm not the one that, the ball's in his hands, he's gonna score. I mean, I can be now, knowing what I've learned over the years, but nah, I was that type of guy. So a highlight tape to me, you watching that, it wouldn't be enough. But you hearing from other people and also coming to see me play, it's different. You see what I do, what I bring to the table, and those of you that know me and play with me, I bring it. Yeah, man. So I was very athletic. I played for several, teams when I was younger. I think you call them AAU teams, or like little league teams. Lower Wildcats, West Laurel Stallions, I played even in the All-Star League, the GNYFL or GYFL. Played for the HG Stars. That's the Howard County Stars. I didn't live in Howard County, but that was like the team in my area, or that came close and practiced in my area. So Howard County Stars, and that was my first time playing in the championship game. We went into triple overtime, and I swear we had to block a field goal. I swear if I could have jumped a little higher, I would have blocked it. It literally slid past my fingertips. And that was me not knowing my full potential, or scared, or just like worried about certain things. And now as I look back on it, I'm like, what if I jumped a little higher and I could have turned the whole game over? We could have won that championship, and so on and so forth. But hey, everything happens for a reason. I see these things now. But yeah, those are some times in my life. And that was the type of league too where you get to wear a ring for the rest of your life if you wanted one. Yeah, they give you a ring. So that was a great league to play for. Learned a lot. Been around several people. I've even had private schools come and check me out. And yeah. And though I didn't get into any of them, I've had shadow days. I've been around NFL players and stuff like that. But I didn't get into any of these private schools because of my grades. And yeah. So as years go down the line, this is before I even get into high school. I'm going through middle school, playing in football leagues and whatnot. And working my way. And yeah, eventually I had this one school check me out. I've had several, like I said, several schools check me out: DeMatha, St. John's, Gonzaga. All these like top schools. Even had shadow days with them, where you spend a day, you get to see what the atmosphere is like. But once again, I got that letter in the mail. I was sorry to inform you. Yeah. My grades weren't good enough. I get it. And I'm thankful for everything that happened now, because what if that wasn't for me? And as I look back, I probably wasn't. I'm thankful for the route I took. So, yeah. So, before I go to high school, or I'm about to enter high school, yeah, I ended up getting looked at by Capital Christian Academy. That's in Hyattsville, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's not in Hyattsville. Hyattsville's in PG County. But this school is still in PG County. What county was that? Or what area was that? I should say. No, I don't remember. But it was out there. Oh, Largo. It was out there. So that was a drive every day for my folks, my aunt and uncle at the time. But we made it happen for like a month, if that. And playing football out there. And I was doing well. This is a private school. And this is the type of school you find a way to get a D1 scholarship. The coach was mad cool. Some of the hardest condition I've ever done in my life. 2-a-days. You literally like pulling a truck or an SUV with your body, tied up to the rear end, and like you moving your body, running full speed and stuff like that, running miles per day. Like that coach was tight, man. He was tight. He would get you conditioned, get you right, and setting you up and getting you right for what's to come ahead if you want to play in that league. And I was all down for that. But yeah, ended up taking a different route. Due to how far the location was of that school from where I stayed in Maryland, PG County. Yeah, I stayed in the Beltsville College Park area in PG County. So realizing how far that was, I had to make a switch. And I did great at that school, man. I did really good. Yeah. So yeah, moving on. I ended up not going there. I ended up going to the school that's closest to me, High Point High School. High Point High School in Beltsville, Maryland. So those of you that know me, you know that you know. But yeah, went to school out there from 9th grade to 12th grade. Did graduate and everything, graduated on time. Did have to do summer school some years, my 9th and 10th grade year, because I wasn't on my stuff, man. And so good at football, but I didn't even get to play my 9th and 10th grade year because of my grades weren't that good enough. My grades were good enough going into that private school because it was like a fresh start. But going into that public school, they look at your grades. It was weird from middle school and stuff like that, so I couldn't play. And I don't think, maybe it wasn't from middle school they look at, but I think they were looking at my grade. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But I think they were looking at my grades for my first quarter, and that first quarter that matters once you play football. And my grades weren't good enough because I was slacking off. I didn't want it bad enough, and I take full responsibility. So 9th grade didn't learn my lesson. 10th grade still didn't learn my lesson. Still not ready. Still making excuses. 11th grade, I'm on the team. I'm doing it. I'm here. And and before I even played, like, 9th, 10th grade year, people know my talent around the school. Oh, that's Josh, yo, he's nice. Or we play around in the gym after school or during the gym class or whatever. And I'm showing them what I got. And then they're like, yo, he needs to be on the team. Everybody telling me, get your grades right. The coaches, get your grades right, man. You be an asset. Finally, I get it. 11th grade, I finally get it, man. I'm on the team. Get rookie of the year the first year playing. And, yeah, man, just making plays. Went from quarterback to, I think I played running back that year. I don't remember. But I think I did a little bit of quarterback. I did receiver, tight end, played DN, played safety. I was all around, man. I'm an athlete. I play all around. DN. Yeah. I have that body where I can damn near play any position type of thing. Linebacker if you wanted me to. Safety. DN. I'm long in the arms and the legs, so I'm able to get around that tackle and make the play, get to the quarterback. And I'm very fast. I'm very, long with my arms. I can jump. I'm like I said, I'm very athletic. Side to side, you go. You want to go somewhere? I'm following you. I'm chasing you down, and you're not getting away. So yeah, I bring it, man. I bring the heat. But yeah, so 11th and 12th grade, I play. 12th grade though, I do get an injury that changed my life in a way because I didn't play tackle football since then. I have not played tackle football since 12th grade, and 12th grade was a year for me where. I wasn't in the right mindset to where I didn't want it bad enough. Something was happening with me mentally to where it's like, do you want this? What's going on? Like, is this what you want? Is this what you really want out of life? Or like, how bad do you want it? And, yeah, that injury kind of changed me in a sense not because I wasn't ready to go back on the field, but because I just didn't want it bad enough. My mind was elsewhere. I didn't think about college in that sense. I mean, honestly, I never wanted to go to college, but I didn't want to go to college and do all these things that everybody else was doing. Oh, go to college, man. Get your grades. You do this, do that. That just wasn't me. It wasn't. So as I let go and whatnot, I started to realize, like, wow, I'm naturally taking a different route. This is changing for me. It's different, but I'm taking a different route. And I wanted to go D1. I wanted to do all this. I wanted to get schools to look at me, colleges and whatnot, and turn in my applications, and hopefully I can walk on or something. But I really took a different route. It was just different. So I get an injury to where my whole spine felt off on a tackle. I played running back that night. I had two carries for 70 yards, and that was homecoming. And I turned it up for my team. First play on offense. He gave me the ball. I saw the block by my dude Joe. I saw the block by him. I took it, went up the field, breaking tackles, broke about like 4 or 5 tackles, no lie. And I'm breaking tackles from linebackers, corners, safety. No, I was doing it. I was doing it. And then I'm never the type to go down with one person. You got to bring your whole team. So yeah, it took like half of the team to then come on top of me, and then now I'm down. And I took that joint for for a few yards, man. So 2 carries for 70 yards, man. So I was nice. And that was homecoming night. So the next play, I'm about to do it again. I'm about to score, actually. Then I see the cornerback come out of nowhere. And the way he tackles me, I land on my shoulder. Yeah, he tackled me by myself on that one. No, he tackled me by himself on that one. But because it was like a slam almost. Yeah, and I landed on my shoulder. Yeah. And the way I land, it's the way I land it's like damn near on my shoulder, so I feel it all in my spine, and I'm like, yo, this is different, and I feel different. So the way I land, it feels really, really different. And I got up. I'm like, nah, go back in. Nah. I was like, nah. This could be life or death right here, or change my whole life, not just my football career, my whole life. So I said, I'm out. And I hear everybody in the stands, what's good, Josh? Go back in. What's good, man? You got this, all this. But nah, that's what they want. What about me? What am I feeling right now? What I'm feeling is, nah. I'm going to sit out. I'm going to relax. I'm going to try to stretch this out or do something. Stretching it out was, that wasn't the move. My shoulder felt different. So I said, let me chill. My spine, I realized it wasn't fully my spine, but the spine is connected to the shoulder. It's all connected. But I started realizing, like, my shoulder, my shoulder doesn't feel right. So I sat out. I watched my team, win the game. It was tight. We won by like 20 or something, and